Nobody understands why we love each other the way we do, but it ain't for them to understand.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is gonna be about my labor and delivery because I never got to do my labor and delivery story time. I've been so caught up with the baby and everything and stuff like that, and trying to start my business. So yeah, this is what that video is gonna be about. So make sure you subscribe, like, and comment down below. And yeah, let's get into it. So basically, this is how it started. It's a lot of parts. I look a mess right now, but I really don't care. So yeah, so it was, I believe, it was November 20th. I went into labor at home. Actually, it's a funny story because I fell asleep and my boyfriend woke me up around probably like 2 in the morning and asked me if I wanted some McDonald's. I went to sleep at 1 something. He woke me up at 2 in the morning, 2 something in the morning, and asked me if I wanted some McDonald's. I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry. I want some McDonald's, such and such. So he orders McDonald's, and it get here around like 3 in the morning because it was like 2 something in the morning, like close to 3. It get here at 3 something in the morning. I eat and everything, and then I like feel sick, like not sick, but like my stomach just started hurting for some reason. I don't even know why. So I was like, I'm just about to lay down because, you know, I feel like my stomach was contracting or something. So I ended up just laying down and trying to go to sleep. We turned the TV off, just trying to go to sleep. Well, I started feeling contractions, like I've been cramps. I'm like, okay, these is just cramps I'm having, you know, like nothing serious. So yeah, nothing serious. And then it just started getting more intense. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but like I couldn't really sleep through it, so I just stayed up. Well, I felt something leak out of me, like I didn't know what it was, but something leaked out of me. I'm like, yo, something just leaked out of me, like I don't know what it is, but it just leaked out of me. So my boyfriend's like, get up, and I get up, and it's like a puddle of this big of water, literally, like just a little puddle of water, not big, not too small, not big. But I'm gonna have the picture up on the screen somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm gonna have it there. So after that, I'm like, I don't know if that's my water or if it's just like discharge, because like when girls have like discharge, it could be like that when you're pregnant or whatever. But also, not to mention, I was 37 weeks in the hospital and I lost my mucus plug because I fell down the stairs. I lost my mucus plug at the hospital at 37 weeks, and then I went home the next day at like 12 a.m. because that's like the whole 24 hours I had to stay there. I came home and I just kept discharging my mucus plug and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I'm losing my mucus plug for sure. So after that, I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to the bathroom. I use the bathroom and I like, you know, not trying to be nasty, but like I wipe and it's like blood, like pinkish blood, which, I mean, like when your water's breaking, all girls know like that's what comes when your water's breaking, is that type of stuff. So I'm like, okay. But when I first get the first puddle, I call the hospital and I'm like, hey, I don't know if it's too serious or what. I don't know if it's my water or whatnot. They was like, well, it's not an emergency, so just come in when you can. I'm like, okay. So that was like 4 something in the morning. I text my mom, tell her she's out doing whatever, didn't come home. So I call my aunt. I'm like, yo, my aunt is my dad's sister, and my aunt lives with my grandma, their mom. So I'm like, go get Nana, go get, you know, tell me to go get my grandma. And I'm like, yeah, I'm having contractions. I think my water's breaking. I need you to come get me to the hospital, you know. It's like 4 something in the morning. And then it was like 4 going on 5. And then I get on the phone. She's like, start timing your contractions. I was having contractions. My contractions started at like 4 something in the morning. My water was leaking at 3 something. Well, my water started leaking at like 3 something, and I started having contractions, a little bit of contractions at 3 something, and the contractions came a little bit stronger on at 4, and then sorry, I was checking on the baby, but yeah, so I started timing them at 5:38, 5:28, I mean, and they were a minute and 2 apart, and then they went to 30 seconds apart. And I'm also gonna leave the I think I still have them, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna leave it on the screen somewhere about where my contractions were a minute or 2 apart. But then after that, my contractions were really strong, like they were starting to hurt and everything. And then I went to get up because I was like, I'm about to go take a shower. At this point, it's already 6 something in the morning. I'm like, I'm about to go take a shower. And then my grandma was like, go take a shower and then let me know when you get out, and I'm gonna come pick you up and take you to the hospital. I was like, okay. So I get my stuff together to go take a shower, and I started a contraction. Like, it hurting. I was standing up, and then like by the time the contraction was over, I was like on the floor. Like, it was bad. So after that, I go take a shower. I wasn't really cramping in the shower that much. I have contractions, but I felt some contractions. And then I get back into the room, and I have my exercise ball, and I'm just sitting on my exercise ball, and I just felt water leaking. And like there was more water leaking. It was all over the bed, but it wasn't big. But it was like leaking just in spots and everything. So, it was 7 something in the morning by now. And my grandma comes and gets me, and I'm like, should I take everything to the hospital just in case I have her? She's like, yeah. So I take the diaper bag, my hospital bag, a pillow. No, I'm not gonna take a pillow. I brought my blanket, and then the diaper bag, and everything I need. So after that, sorry if you're young, but after that, we go looking for my mom because we could not find her at all. And my mom is the type of person just, she's off bad or whatever. So we couldn't find her, and I'm like, at this point, these contractions are killing me. I'm in a car, and I'm like, I'm trying to breathe, but they're hurting. I can't talk. But they weren't intense yet, because I'll wait till I get later on into the story. But anyways, so I'm having contractions. They're just hurting so bad, and I'm just like, so I get to the hospital, and these contractions are kicking my ass, kind of like right now. And then I get into the hospital room, and these contractions are coming. I'm talking about like they come and like they checked me. I was at like a 1, a little bit past 1. They checked. I'm screaming and crying. They come in and check me again. 5 minutes later, I'm at 3 centimeters. I'm dilated to 3. I had my boyfriend and my grandma there, which is the father of her, and I'm screaming. Like, when I say screaming, I'm screaming like somebody's killing me. Like, and I'm crying. Like, I know the whole second floor heard me screaming because I was screaming so loud. And then after that, they're like, well, we have to get your COVID test, and then we'll move you to a bigger labor and delivery room. And I was like, okay. So after that, I get my COVID test, comes back negative, and then they move me to my motherfucking room, and I'm screaming in the motherfucking hallway having these damn contractions. It was so bad. So I get in there, they check, let me think, because my water didn't break. I still have my water, I'm still leaking fluids and everything. At first they said it wasn't my water leaking, and then they were like, yeah, the water's definitely leaking. They made me to my room. They gave me this medication. It's not an epidural. It's just pain relief to take the pain away until I get the epidural, but it didn't work none. So, well, it would help me not move so much when I'm getting the epidural because I was moving and freaking out. So, yeah. It's really funny. But anyways, yeah, so, they checked me again, and I'm at a 5 centimeters when they moved me. So, I got my epidural at 5 centimeters, and I'll tell you that, like, epidural save your life, like, dead ass. After I got my epidural, I was at 5 centimeters, and I was at 5 centimeters, and then I was just fine. Like, once I got the epidural, I was perfectly fine. I was just sitting there sleeping, doing whatever. They came in like every hour, and I was dilating like that. Like, they came in an hour later, I was at a 6, 7 dilated, and then after that they came back in, I was at an 8. Hour later I was at a 9, then an hour later I was at a 10. But when I got to a 10, they wanted to wait until my whole cervix dilated, like all of it dilated and everything like that. So yeah, I fully dilated. The doctors came in. The doctor's like, we gotta wait. The nurse was so nice. I loved her. She was like, we gotta wait. The doctor's on the way right now. She's driving. I'm like, okay. So she gets there, and it was go time. I started having a baby. Sorry, y'all. My mom keep yelling I'm gonna smack her in her face because she won't shut the fuck up. I said no, I'm not gonna smack her, but she won't shut the fuck up. Honestly, she's annoying as fuck. She keeps yelling. But anyways, it was go time. I had the baby. I was in labor for 10 hours and I only pushed for 20 fucking minutes. Excuse my language, but 20 freaking minutes. And I was like, what? I had it at 5:38, November 20th, 5:38. I had it the same day that I went into labor at home. Was in labor 10 hours, and then and then pushed for 20 minutes. And I had her. But yeah, this is the end of the video for real. I'm gonna do another video of after birth and everything, and my postpartum. And her. I'm actually gonna put some pictures of her, and if you follow my TikTok, then you will see pictures of her. I do not have social media right now because I have Facebook and everything, but that's for family and, you know, parent people that's on there already. I do not have social media I do not have social media because it's just too much drama and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm just focused on my TikTok and my YouTube. But I will be uploading stuff because I really need to, you know, I'm trying to get up there. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And yeah, bye.
We not out here trying to be relationship goals. This real. We don't care about none of that internet stuff.